Michael's Adventures is making me laugh. Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, or even more, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is a brother of a certain age. This is somebody who's been a supporter of Superchat for quite some time. And with 141 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 200 that they're thinking about. This is a creator that seeks to bring conversation to YouTube between different creators, and that could be in the form of a podcast or a simple interview or a discussion or a debate. And they're bringing us all three types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. So I hope everybody will enjoy the variety that you find with a brother of a certain age. They are also active on the other social networks. And we feature these channels at the beginning of our live streams just about every episode, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. Michael's Adventures was making me laugh because he's like, we started late, because he knows I almost never, ever start late. Out of 409 episodes, we could probably count on one hand how many times we've actually started more than a couple of seconds late. I'm not saying I'm ready every time we start, but I try not to be late. And in my younger life, I was often one of those people who's late all the time. And I don't know where that changed, but at some point you start to realize that other people feel disrespected when you're late, especially, when they're showing up for you and you're not returning the favor by showing up for yourself, let's just say. So I try never to be late for anything. And with the exception of just a few seconds, we try not to ever be late here on Superchat. I try not to move the times after we've set them if I don't absolutely need to. Tomorrow we will be back 3 hours earlier than today. Our typical Monday time is 10 a.m. Eastern. So welcome everybody, and thank you for coming in so early. I've got a few names on our Wheel of Doom already. I'm going to do some introductions. It takes me a few moments to get through, so if you have something that you'd like me to see, like a question or a comment, just please hang on for a few more minutes until I'm done with the introductions, and then we will open things up a little bit. Chris and Larry Homestead is here. I've got them on the wheel, along with Annabelle TV, The Stock Explorer, I Am Betty J Gathers, and Ali's Craft Pursuits, who all happen to be members. Polly 180 Animation Studios is in the house, and they were here with us a few days ago for a live stream. They were here for most of the live stream, but we didn't make it to their channel. So I've got them on the wheel right away. James Gype is in the house, another huge growth stream where you can meet lots more friends and family members in a similar way to what we do here in Superchat. James Gype has been a friend of Superchat for a very long time, since the beginning, as a matter of fact. And then Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. We have got them on the wheel, so we will look at their channel soon enough. And then Michael's Adventures, another incredibly supportive creator who also happens to be a moderator here, has got a premiere for us to watch in about 2.5 hours after Superchat today. So we've got lots of time to get lots of channels on the screen. We will get to as many as we possibly can, as we always do. And what we're going to do is actually get into spinning the wheel very soon. I just want to go through our participant list to see who's with us today. Antoinette at Fun has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time here in Superchat. It's good to see you here. British Public Transport Channel, it's good to have you back. Thank you for coming in. Glorious Platters here with us just about every single day. Mercy Nahagnis, forgive me. Mercy Nagagasi, good to see you back in the house. Took me a second to remember how to pronounce that. I hope I'm getting that right. Michael Vlogs, good to see you here. Dangerous Jobbers is back in the house. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs, it's always good to see you here. Selvin's Kitchen and Theta Eisenberg, it's good to have you both back in the house, so thank you for coming in. And we can just about get right into spinning our wheel. If anybody has mentioned something that you did mean for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. The How-To Lady is in the house. She is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. Chris's Clever Craft just walked in the door. I'm going to get them on the wheel because they happen to be a member. We always put our members on the wheel as soon as they get here. I Am Betty J Gathers is going to come up on the screen right away, and once again we're looking at a brother of a certain age. That's our featured channel for today. Let me get Chris's Clever Craft on here. He's got a handful of channels now, as a matter of fact, so we'll introduce you to those as well. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Deek Azka, official, good to see you in the house. You can correct me if that's wrong, but it's good to have you here. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I need just a very quick second. I'll be right back. And this is I Am Betty J Gathers, another powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. She seeks to motivate us with healthy living on her channel more than anything else, but there is a lot of variety. She does stream often as well, and when you're there, you'll be allowed and encouraged to meet more friends and family members in a similar way to what we do here in Tuber Chat. She is definitely an advocate for helping others grow their channels and reach different milestones. She is responsible for Tuber Chat gaining probably hundreds of thumbs up over many months, and so I hope you will connect with her, find that kind of enthusiasm and positivity and motivation coming back to you after you connect with her. 297 subscribers says that she might get up and over the 300 that she's thinking about today. So we'll see. We also have Frasball Collects in the house. They want to educate us about numismatic collectible coins and precious metals. My love, Kristen Welton, is in the house as a member and a moderator. So I've got her on the wheel as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. And let us think about spinning the wheel. So on that note, I Am Betty J Gathers always reminds everybody to give that thumbs up, which I really do help. So if anybody hasn't already given one for today, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Frasball Collects is coming up right now. Like I said, this creator wants to educate us about numismatic collectible coins and precious metals. You get an idea as I hover over some of these here. In Canada, we often have collector coins like this distributed by our post office. I'm not sure who else carries them, whether the Royal Canadian Mint or some of the banks might specifically have them available. And then precious metals, of course, comes along with that. They are different things, but I'll leave it to Frasball Collects to let you know what on earth I'm talking about. 460 subscribers they have right now. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 500 we know they're thinking about, and see that community tab pop its way up. Camp Silky is in the house. Good to see you here. They also happen to be a member, so we will get them onto the wheel right away, as we always do with all of our members. And then I'm going to spin the wheel. We're moving a little bit faster than we usually do through channels today, which is great. Well, I spill everything all over my desk here. Pardon me while I just look after that. Wasn't disastrous, but close to it. Poly 180 Animation Studios is coming up right now. You can imagine the work that goes into 3D modeling and the kind of animations that we find on this channel. Now, Poly 180 Animation Studios has been a longtime supporter of Tuber Chat, so I hope you'll connect with them if you haven't already. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs, I think I welcomed you earlier. I think you've been here for a while. Forgive me. I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it. Charlie Grace, good to see you back in the house. Mark the Shark is here also. Sazzy Explorers, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Poly 180 Animation Studios right now has 156 subscribers. We'd love to push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. We can see they're featuring a few more channels here. When we roll over a couple of these animations, you can see what I'm talking about the kind of work that goes into that stuff. So Poly 180 Animation Studios, like I said, has been a loyal and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for quite some time. They were here the other day, and like I said, they were here for probably the whole live stream. You were usually here for 2 to 2.5 hours, but we didn't get around to their channel. Now, for anybody that is fairly new to Tuber Chat, or if you haven't been here many times before, I can let you know exactly how the wheel works, how you can get your channel on the wheel and the screen as quick as possible. It is open to everybody. It's much more about how much you're conversating in the chat with other people than it is about how long you're here. It's very possible to be here for 2.5 hours and not actually even have your channel on the wheel or the screen, although we try to get to everybody every day if we can. It's not always possible, but we do as much as we possibly can. So the more you're interacting with other creators, the faster you rise up the list, where I add names onto our wheel. And by that token, the best success here in Tuber Chat is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators to support their channel, and then coming back letting them know that you've done that. We believe wholeheartedly here in generosity and giving much more than we expect to receive, but we also know from the stories that are told here that that always returns itself. And you get back in spades what you give out. We see that constantly. And Bearded Eagle, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. TWTTV is back into the house. Back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then we are looking at Chris's Clever Craft. Now, this is a creator who puts a lot of focus on featured channels here on their front page. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. If you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. When we look at Chris's Clever Crafts channel, we see an interesting property, and this creator gives us a look around both indoors and outdoors, often for a do-it-yourself video, a story to be told, an occasional shout-out video, and even a series which is going on right now where Chris's Clever Craft is trading some work for a car, which is really, really cool because, you know, bartering has always been a thing since, even, if I'm right, before money had even been invented. And it's a great way to be able to obtain different things, you know, not necessarily based all on finance, which is great. So we're following this story along. Chris's Clever Craft is doing a lot of work, so there's a lot to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. But Chris's Clever Craft brings fun everywhere he goes, including here in the Tuber Chat live streams. So I'm hoping everybody will enjoy connecting with him. 539 subscribers right now. We'd love to push him a little bit closer towards the 600 that he's thinking about. Happalistic Kitchen, good to see you here. Mickey Laughs, it's good to have you in the house as well. And when we go back to Chris's Clever Crafts homepage, we're going to see that he's actually got a few channels. So I'll leave it to you to check out Tip the Table and Kaiser Gaming, which are two more channels that Chris's Clever Craft has got, but we're following the story here on Phasmonut, where he is playing a video game called Phasmophobia. I'm just going to take this latest video, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with this channel, and I'm going to spin and we'll get another channel up here on the screen. The Stock Explorer is another creator with more than one channel. We'll look at both of those, so there's a lot to be learned from this creator. Now, Nora, much like Chris's Clever Craft, is somebody who is, seeming to be everywhere all the time. And this is a creator who literally is bouncing in between premieres and live streams. I run into them constantly. Now, on this channel, the Stock Explorer, Nora wishes to bring us down to earth and level-headed information when it comes to both the stock market and the crypto markets. They bring that to us in all three types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. This creator often has product in hand and is very forthcoming about their own portfolio and stock and crypto plays. So I hope everybody will connect with the Stock Explorer. With 824 subscribers, we are watching this channel grow rapidly. My belief is, as well as the valuable information that Nora shares, they are an incredibly personable creator and somebody who is definitely a dynamic host. But like I had said, they seem to be everywhere all the time. They are so unbelievably supportive that they manage to get a lot of that back, and I think that's what's really helping push this channel along. When you catch them in a live stream, sometimes they have charts and graphs to show us. Sometimes there is a StreamYard panel featuring other people and often a story to be told. They are doing a little bit of Uber driving, Uber Eats and things like that, as well as DoorDash, which is kind of cool. So we've got another video to check out from Nora here that's going to describe a little bit of that. I'm just going to take this video. It was actually a stream, but a short one. I'm just going to put that in my catch-up list so I can stay caught up. Now, when we get into Tropical Buzz, this is a second channel from this same creator, and Nora wishes here to bring us along on their journey while they plant different types of things. They're doing seed swaps with different creators as well, and they happen to be in Florida, so it's going to be interesting to see the kind of things that they're planting, the kind of things that they're going to harvest later in the season. Hilda DC, good to see you in the house. I'm not surprised that Hilda DC has a bad headache after a birthday celebration last night. I don't mean to laugh, but you can send Woody and Wendy after me to solve that problem. Hilda DC celebrated her birthday yesterday, so for anybody that didn't make it, I hope you'll wish her a belated happy birthday. Hilda DC is a very much loved and well-respected creator. Some wine gives headaches. Kristen and I had gotten involved in making some homemade wine. We live close to Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, where it's basically wine country for Canada. And we got into doing some homemade wine many years ago. We haven't done it in a while, but we found that that type of wine was not giving the headaches. And I don't know if that's just because it's more organic, or we have to put like less preservatives and stuff like that. That wine doesn't last long, shelf life of only a year or two. But that's a thought. But I'm glad that Hilda DC got lots of love from her community last night, and hopefully is going to be feeling better soon enough. Love to travel with Wave. Good to see you here. Rusty's Rambles. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. It's always good to have you here. And I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know that not everybody could be here every day. Not everybody could be here for 2 to 2.5 hours just because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So I really do appreciate every moment here, and my wish for everybody is just to simply get value out of the time that you're here, and hopefully get what you're looking for out of YouTube in general. So Camp Silky is here. They've got a lot of featured channels on their front page. We've seen that kind of thing before. They've got 135 subscribers subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. And I'm just looking for streams. I forget whether you've started streaming yet or not. That might be a thought for the future. In the meantime, they are bringing us a mix of videos and shorts. I'm just going to take another video from you. Just something random. Let me go to, I'm going to look for your most popular video here, actually. And without being a short, I'm going to take this, building upper deck in Silky Barn Part 1. I'm going to take that and add it into my catch-up list. That will just give me another piece of content to watch from you. And Camp Silky is not only here with Tuber Chat frequently, but I see them out supporting others frequently as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Jamie Hart is in the house. They happen to be a member, so we'll get them on the Wheel of Doom right away. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And again, if I've missed anything that anybody's meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. And I'll hopefully catch it the next time around. Woman Outdoors is here, and I've got them on the wheel now. Nocturnal Nation is here. Neil has been a dear friend for a very long time. And it's good to have you back in the house again today. Thank you for coming in. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, but could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. Schofield Studios, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Card at Table with Heather Lynn is in the house. Good to see you here. Kristen Welton, my love, is coming up right now. We live together close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada, and have for several years now. But she has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. There's her... I didn't see that until right this second, actually. She set up her stream for her birthday, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So we'll be looking forward to that. You'll notice that Kristen Welton has dressed up her thumbnails to match her banner, to match her avatar, and get a bit of consistency in theming or branding going on. Most often what she's doing lately is product reviews and unboxing videos, lots of sponsored videos actually. And she's had some success with shorts, getting almost 20 and almost 30,000 views. She's got another brand new video I got to catch up on, so I'm going to put that in my catch-up list as well. And there's the shorts videos I'm talking about. She's also collaborated with other creators, has done some live streaming, so we'll be looking forward to this because it's been a little while since we've caught a live stream from Kristen Welton, but I hope everybody will connect with her. She is here as a moderator and a member. Arsenic Element, good to see you here. Popping the Popcorn, good to have you back in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody is still active in the chat, we should get around to everyone. And then again, if anybody is willing to swap playlists in the chat with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're doing great for time today. We're moving a little bit faster than we usually do. Chris and Larry Homestead is coming up right now, and they're just killing it. Well over 9,000 subscribers now, which is great to see. We've watched this channel grow. Like Chris and Larry Homestead came in just after hitting 8,000 subscribers, if I remember correctly, and have already grabbed themselves another 1,000. Now, I know that they're incredibly supportive. They're here in Tuber Chat almost every day, as a matter of fact, but when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams for different creators, I run into them frequently as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Whenever we have a channel, I usually say over about 3,000 subscribers, I say there's much to be learned from them as well as entertained and inspired by. That certainly is the case with Chris and Larry Homestead, considering their rapid growth. And they're fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when they get there. They have been active on the other social networks as well. And I'm just going to take another video. We're going to see what you did with this particular fence. I had the pleasure of putting up one of those chain link fences, if that's what that is right there, a couple of summers ago, and it's quite an undertaking. But I'll see what you've got in that video. I've got that in my catch-up list now that will help me get caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And we can see that these creators are bringing us videos as well as streams, and they got shorts as well, so all three types of content. And then homeschooling and homesteading family, which is interesting in Arizona. We've got lots of friends in Arizona, a Christian family of 10. And that's quite, you can imagine there's quite a lot of stories to come along with a family that size. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and I hope that you will, because it will be interesting to see, and as we watch each other's channels grow, we will instinctively get ideas about how we can experience the same kind of rapid growth that Chris and Larry Homestead are experiencing right now. So, Hilda DC, let's get this channel up on the screen. Like I said, she is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She's here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. She's been a dear friend for a long time. All of our moderators here are dear friends to me. There's a very long-winded speech that goes behind my friendship with them, the reason why they're moderators here. They are all dear friends to each other, and they will all allow and encourage you to connect with other people while you're on their channels in premieres or live streams. So I hope you will connect with all of our moderators. Obviously, they all have channels of their own, and they all do something a little bit different. When we look at Hilda DC, this creator happens to post every single day, or very, almost every single day. And it is between shorts as well as videos as well as streams. They do a lot of premieres, and this is what gives you the opportunity to meet so many friends and family members. They have a wild chat going all the time, whether it's a stream or a premiere. So I hope you'll connect with Hilda DC and see what I'm talking about. Most notably about this creator, though, is the positivity, the motivation, and the inspiration that comes from her. Hilda DC is somebody who is an incredibly strong personality and is somebody who advocates for others to hit milestones, to push on, to do all the things we need to do here on YouTube. She is constantly always positive, always motivating, always inspiring, and what you'll find in her content is positive affirmations that flow through the content, both on screen as well as from the creator herself, and then as well, she's even got the robots in on it as well. Nightbot will say some pleasant things while you're there, but it's really cool to see, and it's wonderful to see that her audience is growing so rapidly as well. She's fully monetized, as you can see, with super chats and memberships available when you get there. For those of you who haven't seen it, by the way, gifted memberships are here. I don't know if we're going to see it if I click on this thing here. There's not. Yeah, I think you have to be in a stream for it. We're still learning, but yesterday was the first time that I saw the gifted memberships come out, which was really, really cool. So for any monetized channels that have memberships available, that's something new that we can check out also. And it's pretty exciting stuff. Woman Outdoors just dropped a super chat on us, so that's going to be the next channel that I'm going to put on the screen. And thank you for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss, and that is a brand new entrant into the Tuber Chat family yesterday that came over from Hilda DC. As a matter of fact, that's Adam Gabbs, and I do appreciate your extra support. Let's get Woman Outdoors up here. It's time for me to add some names to our chat list. Or to our wheel from our chat list. So I'm going to get to that in another second here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Members are always added to the wheel right away as soon as I see them in the chat, so I try not to miss them. Pardon me just for a very quick second here. And Woman Outdoors is up here with 616 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that we know they're thinking about. Matthew Binney, VHS Video World and more. Good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm just looking at my list to see what I can do. Happalistic Kitchen is asking, can a channel who has been older than 1 year get monetized? Yes, absolutely. The idea about monetization means that you have to have 1,000 subscribers, but you also have to have 4,000 hours or 240,000 minutes of eligible watch time within the last 365 days. So there are lots of channels that have been on YouTube for years that have not yet been monetized because YouTube just changed the rules about monetization about 2.5 years, 2.5 years ago. And so anybody within reason can get monetized. Almost every channel, 99% of the channels that come through TuberChat, maybe more, actually get monetized. There are very few channels that are not interested in monetization at all, but in most cases everybody can get it as long as you just don't violate the YouTube community guidelines or get copyright strikes and stuff like that. But it's very easy, you know what I mean? As long as we're just doing what we're supposed to do, anybody can get monetized that wants to. And Lori's Tech Time is in the house. Let me get her onto the wheel. She happens to be a member. I hope I answered your question properly. If that's not the case, Happalistic Kitchen, you can ask me to clarify. I'll be happy to try. Facing Reality is in the house. Good to see you here. Cosmic Cultivators comes to us from the homesteading community of somebody who brings us outdoor adventures as well as camping. I'm just looking, like the last couple of videos that they've put out were pretty short, but I'm going to take these 2 short videos and I'm going to put them in my catch-up list, and that will just keep me caught up with the channel. And then I'll be looking forward to what you come up with next. Woman Outdoors is another creator who brings us stream shorts and videos, and they are also another creator who's out supporting others regularly, so I run into them constantly. Glorious Platters coming up on our Wheel of Doom, so let's get them going. And Woman Outdoors, thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. Of course, they've done that before. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is coming up on the wheel. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. The Stock Explorer, I am always doing good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing well also. I'm looking forward to seeing that video. I know it's a short one, but where you were doing Uber. I'm just curious how that's going, because I wonder about the idea of double dipping there with some of the video footage that could be acquired. Maybe we can talk about that, because I'm very curious about it. So Scratch and Pete PA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. For anybody who's been with TuberChat for any amount of time, you likely already know Scratch and Pete PA very well. If you are brand new to TuberChat, or if you have not, pardon me, yet connected to Scratch and Pete PA, I hope you will. Now, what you'll find from this creator is incredible consistency. They put out their videos every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern as a premiere. What you will find is a live chat that runs faster than TuberChat, faster than most others you've ever seen on YouTube. And the reason why is because Scratch and PPA seems to be everywhere all the time. He is literally, like, when I bounce in between premieres and live streams, I run into Scratch and PPAs just everywhere. And so unbelievably supportive, also engages conversation with many creators. You know, at a time, he's built up quite a reputation as both a moderator and a supporter. Oh, thank you, Cosmic Cultivators. Thank you. They're talking about giving the thumbs up right away. Thank you for doing that early. Now, Scratch and PPA has an interactive series of videos for those of you who haven't seen it yet. And what that means is that you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video when you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook. And it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. And I hope you will join us for the premiere that runs this coming Tuesday. I've got my reminder set. It's always a glitch. It constantly, when you refresh the page, it constantly says it's not set in the featured position, but we know that it is. So that's nothing to be alarmed about. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. When we look, you see what I mean? It wants me to set the reminder again, even though we see that it's already set there. That happens all the time. But Scratch and PPA now as well is working on watch hours because they're well over 1,100 subscribers. And I'm hoping that we can push them a little bit closer towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. But when we talk about watch hours, first of all, Scratch and PPA is going to be willing to swap playlists with other creators. But there's a playlist here called All Scratch and Pete, and it's got 76 videos plus this week's premiere. And if you find yourself with an opportunity to run a playlist, then I know everybody will be appreciative for anybody that's running playlists for Scratch and PPA because we all want to see this creator get monetized. And I think that playlist runs about 14 or 16 hours. I have to time it again, but I think it's around that amount of time. Eerie Frog, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I need just a quick second again. Pardon me. Allergies are just driving me bananas. The weather has been changing and changing and changing and changing, and we had a wild rainstorm yesterday. Corinne's Life is in the house. Thank you for coming in. I know you've been here for a moment. She is here as a moderator and a member. Gloria's Platter is in the house. Gloria's Platter is somebody who also brings us all three types of content. They bring us delicious looking stuff in their videos, but they bring us shorts, videos, live streams, and occasionally they round out the content by taking us outdoors. They brought us for a tour through an Amazon grocery store. I think it was called Amazon Go or Amazon Fresh or something like that. Forgive me, because we don't have them in Canada yet. I forget the title of it. But Gloria's Platter typically brings us delicious looking content in recipes like these here. Some bite-sized information in these shorts videos. And then, like I said, occasionally gives us a bit of something different. I'll leave it to you to go and find that Amazon grocery store. I was just impressed because the technology is kind of out of control over there. And we don't have it yet anywhere around me. But Gloria's Platter now is working towards 1,300 subscribers. I know that they're willing to swap playlists, so if anybody in the house is willing to do that, just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Gloria's Platter has started getting into live streaming as well, which is great to see. But this creator also puts an interesting twist into each video, and they entice a lot of comments for that reason, which is great to see. So I hope everybody will connect with Gloria's Platter. She's here with us just about every single day. Another extremely positive and motivating creator. And then thank you, I am Betty J Gathers. Yes, the thumbs up really do help. So thank you, everybody, for leaving those if you have. And if you haven't already, I hope you will. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And again, if anybody has the ability to share this stream out, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and possibly even weeks ahead. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is somebody I'm still getting to know. I should be able to do a better job of promoting this channel by now, but we're going to take one more video. I'm going to buy myself some more time. Stuff at garage sale. It's funny how they title their videos though, right? They made me laugh yesterday with husband tries to give wife a rose, but he was unsuccessful. I'm going to take this video and add it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. Miss Ducky, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Charlene Heel is in the house. And then Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs has 969 subscribers. When we see creators with sub counts this high, you know, I wish that I could give you the push and just say, come on everybody, let's subscribe to this channel right now, let's get them their 1,000, but it just doesn't work on Superchat because we're so unbelievably focused on connecting the right way, making those connections stick, taking our times, having conversations and things like that. I've tried many times to do the push, but it just doesn't work here. It does in some growth streams. The other thing too is we don't want to see Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs slip back below the 1,000 once they get there. So my recommendation, even though you don't need me to tell you, is once you get really close, when you get to that like 995, which is coming, then you just want to try to work a little bit harder. Make sure you get up over the 1,000 because you know it's coming. You know it's going to be here any day now, which is great news. So we're going to be happy to see this creator or this couple of creators hop over the 1,000 mark and start heading towards monetization. If you're working on watch hours, then like I keep saying, just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators will be willing to do that. Gloria's Platter is leading the pack when it comes to swapping playlists. I'm going to get some more names onto our Wheel of Doom. The How-To Lady is coming up right now. And I'll see who else I can add. Maybe Happalistic Kitchen. And then I'll add some more names in another few minutes here. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. Bearded Eagle's willing to swap playlist. Barb's Country Home is in the house. Red Dirt Productions, good to see you here. I'm not sure if Rarar's Adventures is here. They were here earlier in the stream before we started, and I remember them saying they would try to come back in if they could, but I just wanted to thank them for coming in if they happen to still be able to listen. Happalistic Kitchen has 647 subscribers, and we'd love to push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And then Miss Ducky is willing to watch for 100 straight hours, which is really cool. I mean, I know we have some creators that have playlists that long. When you get into gaming live streamers, often you will find playlists that go on for days, if not weeks. And that can be something. One of the things I don't talk about enough, but it's just an idea when it comes to swapping playlists with creators, is to possibly chop up your channel into different categories if you can. That will, you know, take care of some of the different size playlists that you might need. Or you can simply make playlists that say 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, you know, or whatever you need, so that you can keep it somewhat fair. I have caught myself laughing when I've heard stories told when I walk into a live stream and somebody mentions meeting on TuberChat, arranging to swap playlists, and then they find out that their playlist is only about 10 hours, but somebody else has a playlist for 3 days and they run it anyway, right? Which is fine. Some creators will insist that the times are somewhat fair. So you could chop up your channel if you need to, and like I said, lots of creators do make some playlists that just say 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours. But if you've got your content chopped up into different types of categories, if you can, which could be done on almost any channel, then it might have taken care of itself for you. So for instance, on a cooking channel, now Happalistic Kitchen brings us a lot of variety on their channel as well, but if you had a cooking channel, for instance, you might be able to chop up things into breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or, you know, different groups based on the different meals that you're cooking or the different snacks or whatever it might be. You might have different regions that you're focused on and things like that. And then you can time those playlists out. If you just go onto a Google search and type in YouTube playlist length, there is a free little website that some generous coder put up for everybody that can time out your playlists, and you can get an idea exactly of how long they are when you plug them in there, but I'll leave it to you to find that. Mrs. VSNC09 is here, as they always are, seeming to be without fail, and I always appreciate that. And then let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Happalistic Kitchen, of course, is bringing us streams, videos, and shorts. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos, because I see I'm behind with you, but some of your live streams are very, 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 very long. I'm just going to grab this 4-minute video and put that in here to get caught up with you. Ali's Craft Pursuits is another creator who's here with us frequently and is an incredibly supportive creator. They happen to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel right away, as we do with all of our members. They've got 1,100 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. This is another creator who brings us all 3 types of content in shorts, videos, and live streams. What I find most interesting about Ali's Craft Pursuits is that she's got crafting videos on her channel, but she also does a lot of video gameplay, and ironically, she's able to find a video game that has to do with crafting, particularly this cross-stitch world. She's been doing a lot more, actually. Let me see what I can do here. I'm just going to take this replay. I know it's just a stream replay, but I'm going to grab this, put it in my catch-up list so I can stay caught up with Ali's Craft Pursuits. But you see a lot of shorts here as well that they're putting out frequently, which is really cool. So hopefully everybody will connect with this creator. Like I said, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If I've missed something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Mrs. VSNC09 is coming up right now, and we'll see what they've got going on. They've got some luck today because they just got into the chat, and as soon as I saw them, I put them on the wheel, of course, because they happen to be a member, but the wheel picked them right away. So Mrs. VSNC09 brings us a lot of variety, but a lot of the content, most I dare say, on this channel revolves around the royal family. And what this results in... I missed your stream this morning. I'm sorry. You know what? I wanted to catch that, and I had to go out and do something this morning. I just don't have any other time between today and certainly tomorrow to get that done. I wanted to catch this. It's okay. I'm gonna put the replay on so that I can run that later, but I was hoping, I was talking about that all weekend. But Mrs. VSNC09 has a live stream that runs in amongst the rest of the content. She brings us shorts as well as videos. The live streams, when they revolve around the royal family, have an incredibly engaged conversation that goes along with them. And that is because Mrs. VSNC09 does a great job of leading that conversation by being very knowledgeable and well-versed in that topic. So it's really something to see, and I put a lot of focus on this lately because I'm hoping that people will take inspiration from what's happening there. You know, even though our channels are all different, we all have different themes, different categories, you know, different genres and things like that, we can still take inspiration from each other. I love learning from creators of all sizes every single day, and so by watching how Mrs. VSNC09 is able to lead the conversation in this channel, you know, I hope to be able to take inspiration from that and duplicate a little bit of that myself. I think we're going to go on break a few minutes early here, so let me spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next, and if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. We will be back in 3 minutes, and then we are going to look at Annabelle TV. I stepped away for a second there, actually. Not, you know, sometimes when we go on break, I actually step away from the computer. Sometimes I don't. But today I just did walk away. I thought that I did a tweet today. Scratch and Pete PA is reminding me. And, what could I have possibly done? Let me look in the tweets here and just see. Yeah, there's nothing scheduled. How did I make a mistake of not doing that? Let's get that done right this second. So I'm just going to copy the text from the last tweet. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to add the URL from today's live stream. And I'm going to add the thumbnail. Actually, I won't add the thumbnail today. I'll leave it like this. Let's cancel that, and I'm going to drop it like this. But thank you, Scratch and Pete PA. I really thought that I did it this morning. I was 99% sure. Unless I did what I always do and sent it out on the wrong account. But thank you for that. Anybody who tweets or retweets for TuberChat automatically gets added into a Twitter list that we have. And that is full of more than 100 creators who have been through the TuberChat family, but are also active on Twitter and willing to share. Because if they're willing to share for us, they might be willing to share for you as well. And if you're the kind of person who is willing to share videos for other creators, you will probably find a lot of friends to trade favors with on Twitter and get some outside traffic coming into your videos. So that's always a great thing. And thank you one more time, Scratch and Pete PA. You know, I mention it every day, but Scratch and Pete PA particularly, as well as our other moderators, has to catch a lot of mistakes that I make. I make as many as anybody. And, you know, I try to remember to put these social media posts out every day. I must have started and stopped myself for some reason earlier this morning. But you can schedule on Twitter as well. So I'll figure out what on earth I did wrong. If anybody is looking for ideas on how exactly to share on Twitter when you're talking about YouTube videos or on Instagram, I did a couple of videos on my personal channel that didn't do too badly actually, but they tell you exactly how I do it, so you can go and see those. I hope to update those tutorials sometime in the very near future. And you see what I can do about adding some names to the wheel. We're looking at Annabelle TV right now with 551 subscribers. This is a creator who came into the TuberChat family just blazing with generosity and has already been a member for almost a month. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. It's pure variety on this channel. They're bringing us videos as well as streams and shorts. But lately they've been doing a few of these challenge videos. So hopefully everybody will connect with them and see what I'm talking about here. I'm always happy to see collaborations of any kind. And that's exactly what we're talking about when they get into these challenge videos. So let me see what I can do about adding some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. I'm just refreshing a couple of pages in the background. We got a long way to go. We're going to be here at least another hour, and we should be able to get everybody's channel on the screen today. Michael's Adventures has a premiere coming up for us after TuberChat today. I've already set the live redirect, which now seems to be working the way it's supposed to. So forgive me while I am enthusiastic with my sarcasm whenever we talk about things with YouTube and whether they work correctly or not. Like most other things, when they put out the live redirect, it worked fine for a couple of days, and then it didn't work for a couple of weeks, and then now it's working better than it was in the beginning. So interesting stuff. Wilson Dog, good to see you back in the house again today. Thank you for coming in. That's a fairly new channel, as a matter of fact, but they were here with us yesterday. Jennifer Ainger, good to see you in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everyone. Jamie Hart is already on the wheel, of course, because they happen to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as they get here. Love to Travel with Wave is coming up onto our Wheel of Doom. And Facing Reality often has different nicknames for the wheel, but we will see if they are favored today. Nocturnal Nation will come up, and I am going to put one extra Bearded Eagle will be on our wheel as well. And I'll add some more names as we need them. Keep in mind, of course, the more you conversate here in the chat, the faster your name goes up the list in which I take names from to add to our wheel, if that makes sense. Clarabelle and family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Nocturnal Nation is coming up. This is Neil. This is somebody who's actually been a dear friend for a long time. They are always warm and welcoming on their channel. They bring us oracle readings, and this is something that can give you a little bit of insight as to what's been going on in your life, what is happening right now, or what might be to come. You can see I'm behind with you, so I'm going to take your latest video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. It was interesting. The last time I caught Neil was actually in an outdoor adventure. I forget. I'm going to embarrass myself and show you how long ago that was. It was already a couple of weeks ago. I forget which one it was. I'm going to set my reminders, though, for your premieres coming up. They've got one coming up tomorrow, and they've got one coming up a week from now, so it looks like they're doing that every Monday. Oh, I see. Annabelle TV. Annabelle TV is letting us know what their challenges are kind of doing, celebrating milestones for creators in a roundabout sort of way. House of X Entertainment Inc. is in the house. They happen to be a member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. And then Neil, like I said, will always give you a warm and welcome into their channel, but they have a very engaged audience as well, and you will be able to meet more friends and family members while you're there. So I hope everybody will connect to Nocturnal Nation. 560 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. Now, I talk about oracle readings when I think about this channel, but there are also these paranormal investigations, and this is what I caught them on the last time. So I got to remember that when I'm talking about this channel, that they're doing much more than the oracle readings that I know them so well for. Let's spin the wheel. If I've missed something that anybody mentioned that you wanted me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. And I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Pardon me just for one more second again, and I will be right back. I'm doing that multiple times today. And the how-to lady is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on their channel. The how-to lady does great with series of videos. Now, she is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. She brings that through our chat here whenever she's with Tuber Chat, which is almost every day. And she is constantly inspiring and motivating others. Now, in her content, she wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else right now, but she's also done other series like decorating and put a lot of focus on other small businesses. And she did a very considerate job with a shout-out video for Tuber Chat and some of our friends a while back as well. The how-to lady is definitely a dynamic host. You can see that in the thumbnails that they've got going on here right now, and they're active on the other social networks actually also. But with 568 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that we know that the how-to lady is thinking about right now. They got a lot of familiar faces on their featured channels list here, and they've got, lots of their content split up into categories here. So we've got interviews here. We've got a playlist for fitness, shout out videos, and much more. So I hope everybody will check those out. Now, when we get to her second channel, we see Dee's Fierce Fashions, and this is where she wants to bring us fashion. And what you'll notice about the presentation on this channel, though, is that the thumbnails, banner, and avatar all match both channels, just with a slightly different color palette. So the interesting thing about that is that this creator will probably benefit from some crossover, because once somebody has seen a video from this creator and enjoyed it, when YouTube presents them another video, it won't matter what channel that video comes from, they will be inclined to click on it. Wilson Dog, thank you very much. And then thank you, everybody, for being so welcoming to each other in the chat. Hopefully everybody's having fun meeting new friends and family members. And then, yes, Eerie Frog. We know Eerie Frog is not shy. And then thank you, Eerie Frog. So Bearded Eagle is coming up, and this is a creator who I've actually been connected to for a while now. A couple of months, really. I guess it's getting on about 3 months by now. Bearded Eagle is, it's very ironic because this creator is somebody I connected to on my personal channel outside of Superchat several months ago. But in coming through the Superchat community, I have run into them supporting others that were otherwise not connected to my personal channel. So it's interesting to see that Bearded Eagle is such a supportive creator, and I fell into that by accident, fell into the knowledge of that by accident. So Bearded Eagle right now has 331 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 we know they're thinking about. They've been doing a lot of live streaming lately. I caught them on one a couple of weeks ago. They were fishing, and they've got this pond, and it's interesting because they are able to kind of throw the line out and catch something with every toss of the line, as opposed to somebody like myself who's been fishing many times with, you know, relatives, father, grandfather, and stuff like that, where we have to sit at the back of a boat for hours on end at an ungodly early hour, throw the line out I don't know how many times, and maybe not even catch anything. So it's a very different thing when we follow Bearded Eagle, but like I said, an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're actually bringing us all three types of content, where they've got shorts, videos, and live streams. They always engage conversation when they're in the chat as well, so I hope everybody will enjoy that coming from them when you connect with them. Deaconess UC, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And let me spin the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I am going to add some names onto our wheel from our chat list in another moment. If anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I hope you will. It helps bring a couple more people into Superchat right now, but could see this stream pushed out as well within the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. The Weightlifting Geek is here. A recently featured channel from Superchat. They happen to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel right away, of course. And Facing Reality is up here right now. This is another creator who is a powerhouse of positivity and motivation. This is somebody who always engages conversation here in Superchat, for which I am very grateful. They are not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way, and they always bring engagement everywhere they go. When you engage true conversation in a live chat, whether it's with a premiere or a live stream, you are doing an incredible service for the host, because you're sending true engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm, right? So Facing Reality always does this. She's got several clever nicknames for the Wheel of Doom, and the whale does favor you today. The odds are ever in your favor, it seems. And 979 subscribers for this creator. So again, I wish I could do the push and just, you know, kind of get you that last 21 all at once, but it doesn't work here in Superchat. So the idea, of course, is always that we take our time, make sure we're connecting with people the right way and following the procedure thoroughly. Now, I've got my premieres or reminders set for Facing Reality for the next while. She's got one coming up tomorrow, always on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it looks like this week. So we've got lots of content to look forward to from this creator. I'll be looking forward to that. I am going to take this latest video, though, and put it in my catch-up list as well, because they just put that out yesterday. And then Hendrickson Family Farm, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They're with us just about every single day as well. So Facing Reality brings us positive messages in a fun way. I talk more about the engagement they give elsewhere than I do about their content most often. And, you know, while they're telling us they bring us positive messages in a fun way, you'll find that in their content. But like I said, I can't say enough about how Facing Reality is so unbelievably supportive to others, but engaging. You know, I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and the idea is the more topics that we discuss, even though it has to be bite-sized here in Tuber Chat, the more we can all learn and make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I hope everybody will connect with Facing Reality if you haven't already. Next up is Corinne's Life. Now, this creator is here both as a moderator and a member. And if you managed to make it to yesterday's birthday celebration with Hilda DC, you would have seen Corinne's Life with her. They are always together. One of the things I talk about with our moderators here is that they are all dear friends of each other. So when you manage to catch one of them, you will usually catch a few together. It's heartwarming to see that. You know, it's one thing when people are supporting you. It's one thing when you're, you know, gaining support from other people and this and that. But it's also heartwarming to see how other people in the community are out supporting each other, because it gives you kind of hope, I think, as to understanding that there is so much generosity there that everybody's going to get everything that they need out of YouTube at some point. We all wish it could move a little bit faster, but as long as everybody's helping each other along, everybody will be just fine. Crescent Art Designs, good to see you in the house. New art is coming. That creator, it comes to us from Toronto, which is only about an hour and a half away from me right now. And they bring us a mix of different types of content. We'll talk about that soon enough, I'm sure. Pardon me while I just look for something. We've got some weird weather going on in our area right now, so my cup is kind of sweating all over the desk here. The Gaming Ham is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel right away. And when we talk about Corinne's Life, we can see, first of all, I'm behind with her, so I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to put that into my catch-up list to make sure I catch up with that in the next 24 hours. But Corinne's Life has a channel that encompasses everything that is Corinne's Life. So we get a wonderful behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind the channel and their home life. They bring us out on adventures. They bring us vlogs. They bring us a lot of product reviews, unboxings, a lot of live streams. Some of those can be random, like this one here, Come Relax and Chat. There's Hilda DC with Corinne's Life there. You'll often find Makeup Mom and Son with these creators, Sam's Logs, Trains, and more. And more of our moderators in the chats with each other, always supporting. Talk with Tori, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Corinne's Life also happens to be a small business owner. And Lighthouse and Anchor Designs is the name of the company in which you may have already seen some merchandise emerging out on the YouTube streets. And she prints everything from hats to mugs to t-shirts to Christmas ornaments to vinyl stickers and just about anything that can be printed. So it's wonderful to know that, first of all, on this channel, we're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at how this stuff is made and produced. But then as well, Corinne's Life can be used as a resource when it's time to think about merchandise for yourself, whether you're monetizing a channel or a business. Outgoing Azzy, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to spin the wheel again, and I'm going to be overdue now for getting names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I will do that in another second. Jamie Hart is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today, and I will get some names onto our wheel. Charlene Heel will come up, of course, right away. Eerie Frog. And let's see what else we've got going on for names that I can add to the wheel. Garden at Table with Heather Lynn. And Jamie Hart is up here right now with 402 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're going to be thinking about. We'd love to see them come out with their community tab. And then Outgoing Azzy, yeah, hopefully you'll pick up those watch hours. That will be very cool to have you monetized. Outgoing Azzy definitely has the subscribers. And then as well, Jamie Hart is somebody that I'm still getting to know. As far as content goes, they're bringing us streams as well as videos. I'm not sure about shorts. Let me have a look again and remind myself here. I don't see shorts yet, but it might be something as a thought for the near future. But when we go through this channel, I'm just going to take another outdoor video, actually. I'm going to take this one and add it into my catch-up list. That will just give me something to watch within the next 24 hours and get to know the content better. The idea, of course, is with putting channels on the screen, then over time I get to know the channels better, hopefully the content as I watch lots of videos over the coming weeks and months. And then eventually, hopefully, I get to know the creators behind the channels as well, and I can do a better job of promoting you when you're here. Deaconess UC, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I welcomed you earlier, but it might have been very quick. I know you've been here for a while, so thanks for hanging out. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to move a little bit faster because we have been on well over an hour now. Silent Silver, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here every day, and certainly not for 2.5 hours every time I stream. So I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Mrs. Gigi, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator who actually does a lot of StreamYard panels and has collaborations going on with other creators. The Gaming Ham is up right now. This is a creator who's here with us just about every single day. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. But the Gaming Ham brings us a lot of video gameplay more than anything else. Lately, they've been playing a lot of Mass Effect, but once in a while, they mix things up. But this creator also happens to be an advocate for the amateur radio community, and that's very well known as ham radio. What you will often find is the Gaming Ham playing video games while talking ham radio, which is really, really cool. So it's an interesting name for a channel, very clever, and I hope everybody will connect with this creator because they've obviously been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for a while now. 190 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 200 that they're thinking about. And then, yes, thank you, Cosmic Cultivators. I'm actually getting through channels a little bit faster today than I usually do. We should be able to get to everybody today. Lonnie Songs and Other Things happens to be a member also, so we'll get them on the wheel right away. Hype Clips Edit, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Silent Silver. Yes, don't just push that like button. Don't just give that thumbs up. You gotta smash that thing. You gotta demolish that like button. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up next. It's interesting the different things that you see people say when they talk about the like button, right? And I do appreciate everybody reminding each other. So if you haven't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded, especially when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Eerie Frog is up right now. This is another creator who's here with us every day. They always have very positive things to say in the chat, for which I'm grateful. They have 55 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 60 we know they're thinking about and get them a little bit farther along on the road to the first 100. We know that the road to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as everybody is doing as much as they possibly can for each other, then we see creators growing all the time. We see people hitting milestones and getting monetized and all that good stuff as well. So Eerie Frog, we'll be looking forward to them moving a little bit closer on that road. Right now they're bringing us videos as well as shorts as well as streams. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them for that reason. Am I making a mistake? I'm telling everybody that you're streaming, but you might not be streaming yet. Yeah, I might be getting ahead of myself there. That might be a thought for down the road, but Eerie Frog is definitely bringing us videos and shorts. And I'm just going to take your latest video and put this in my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And like I said, you'll find this creator bringing a lot of positivity into the chat, for which I'm grateful. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It's almost time for me to add some more names. Outgoing Azzy, yes, I was hoping nobody would notice today. It's been well over an hour. And I didn't think I thought I was going to get away with it. Not everybody was going to notice, but I did not put the unreasonable amount of chemicals into my hair today that I usually do. I will get that fixed up again by tomorrow, I'm sure. Lori's Tech Time is up on the screen right now. This is another creator who happens to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel right away. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. The Bud Files, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Lori's Tech Time has 852 subscribers. This channel is growing along just nicely as well, and I think that that is because Lori's Tech Time is doing a great job of supporting others. They are always warm and welcoming. They've been doing a lot of live streaming lately, but when we talk about Lori's Tech Time, one of the things that we find on this channel in the videos is a lot of product reviews and unboxings, and much of this comes from subscription service called Gadget Discovery Club, and I had been introduced to that just from this channel actually, and I love the idea of subscription services, so anything tech of course is going to be right up my alley too. I didn't know that that existed before being introduced to it from Lori's Tech Time. Now, as well, like I say, she's doing a lot of live streaming lately. I've missed the last couple, but she is always warm and welcoming in the live stream. She's able to keep up with the chat as well as the gameplay, and she's mixing things up, as you can see, so that she can keep the audience captivated and entertained, if that makes sense. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Lori's Tech Time. Like I said, we see this channel growing along nicely, fairly rapidly. And then, yes, Deaconess UC, we put channels on the screen based on how much they're interacting with other creators in the chat. And that's okay, Outgoing Assy. It's a nice extra blooper for everybody today. And then, yes, Hype Clips. Hype Clips Edit, I wondered. So the only thing that I am just wondering is with Hype Clips, are they both channels that you're running? Because once in a while we see people come into growth streams and they'll have like an extra channel and they'll say, okay, I'll subscribe to you with this, but you subscribe to me with that and this and that. We don't want to do that. I'm just having a quick look. But actually, no, Hype Clips Edit looks like it's a legitimate channel, which is cool. The only thing I ever ask about creators that have more than one channel is always to just treat them separately, right? You never just want to say to anybody, hey, this is my second channel, come get me, because that's not what we do. But Hype Clips has 2 legitimate channels, so that's really cool. And we'll be looking forward to you connecting with lots of friends with both of them. So let me see what I can do about adding some more names onto our Wheel of Doom right now. Hendrickson Family Farm can come up. Where's Deaconess UC? There you are. And get Deaconess UC up there. Jennifer Ainger has been with us for a while, and I will add some more names as we need them. TWTTV actually has been here for quite a while as well. Let me get them onto the wheel. Jennifer Ainger, my copy and paste didn't work there, but we will get you onto our wheel in a second here. There we go. Okay, let's spin. We'll get a channel up here, and when we need some more names for the wheel, I'll get some more. So yeah, Deaconess UC, you're on the wheel now. We never know how long it's going to take for the wheel to spin and come up with your name. It's random, of course, but now we're going to look at TWTTV. Now this is a dynamic couple of creators, really a family of creators, but they bring us pure variety on their channel. They just put another video. Oh, I see, yes, because I chose yesterday to watch this one instead of this. So I'm going to take this Stoop doggy dogs in a blanket. I'm going to take this and add it into my catch-up list, another challenge video. And TWTTV really is, like I said, a dynamic family of creators, and they bring us on all kinds of adventures. We get a great behind-the-scenes look at the family behind the channel. They bring us pure variety here. But it's very interesting that in between the different things that they do on their channel, they have a second one where they bring us music videos made by the same creators behind TWTTV. So this is a great combination of two different channels, and they have been incredibly loyal and dedicated supporters to Superchat for a very long time. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We don't have a sub count on Lil Red and Bunny Tracks right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We're going to be looking forward to them having 500 subscribers here, so we can see that community tab pop out. Paradise Austin Parrot, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster because we've been on for about an hour and a half. We still got a while to go. We can stay up to another hour if everybody would like. We should be able to get everybody's channel on the screen today. And Michael's Adventures, in an hour from now, has a premiere for us to go and watch. He's given us those many times, and we are going to be able to continue to meet more friends and family members while we're there with Michael's Adventures. The weightlifting geek has me completely perplexed here, because I had thought that your name came up, yeah, your name came up green moments ago. That's really, really, really weird. The weightlifting geek was at 2:18 p.m. my time, which is 9 minutes ago. The name came up green, and now the name is coming up white again. Interesting. The weightlifting geek is a member. I had put them on the wheel right away, but it's just weird to see that glitch happening. And then Hype Clips Edit. I don't think AdSense is any better in Canada than it is anywhere else. My guess would be the UK or the United States would be higher if possible. But the AdSense depends on the different audiences, right? So when you have different genres of channels, you got like toy channels, cooking channels, auto repair channels, fishing channels, travel channels. It's always going to be different, right? It's really hard to narrow down how much money should somebody be making, per view or per 1,000 views and stuff, because it's different for every single channel. Certainly different between genres, but I wouldn't expect it's any better here than anywhere else. As a matter of fact, here on Superchat, I've taken AdSense off of the live streams. I put it back for the replays, but on the live streams I took it off so that people can get in and out faster, because we've got enough Superchatters and members now contributing that the AdSense seems to be a little bit trivial. Not to mention, because Superchat is only live streams, we really only get about 300 views per video, so it takes us 3 videos to make the average minimum amount, if you want to put it that way or whatever. Not that I'm not happy to have it. I'm always grateful, of course, but I think everybody here in Superchat is better served by being able to get in and out of here faster than having to stop for ads when it has minimal impact. In this particular case, when you have a channel where you have videos that have the possibility of going viral, then AdSense can really make sense. But Superchat is not designed that way right now. These live streams are not going to go viral. Perhaps one day when I make videos I have a chance, but it's different here. So it's just a thought. Again, this comes down to different strategies for every single channel, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I answered your question properly, but you can let me know if you need me to elaborate. So Hendrickson Family Farm is here with 353 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I just want to hit their About page for a quick second here, because I group a lot of these channels into the homesteading community. 30-acre farm where they raise cattle, goats, pigs, chickens, and horses. They like hunting, fishing, rodeos, and everything outdoors. Yes, obviously. And that's very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. One of the things that's so important is to fill out your about section on your channel. You would be surprised to know how many people actually check that out, especially when we're doing what we're doing here, right? Now, we're here to support each other as creators regardless of themes or genres or anything like that. But you will find that some people will be that much more interested in your content, or when you have people that are advocates for helping people hit milestones and growing channels and things like that, you might find yourself with a little bit of help, and then the hosts like myself are able to do a better job of talking about your channel when you have an about section that can just educate us within a quick second. So I'm just going to take your latest game night video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. Scratch and PPA, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, he must have said that too. Now that Scratch and PPA is saying that, I think I remember him mentioning that a couple of days ago. The Weightlifting Geek has an interesting glitch going on where they come up green when they're on a computer, but white when they're on their phone, even though they happen to be a member. It's very odd to see that. The Metal Ham, that's the gaming ham with their second channel. Thank you for that super chat. I'll put that channel up for a moment in just a quick second here. The Metal Ham is a second channel that they want to get going from the Gaming Ham as well. And then Outgoing Azzy. Watch hours really come with, consistency in putting out videos. Outgoing Azzy's putting out a lot of videos. And as time goes on, you get more and more watch hours. You can swap playlists with people, particularly here in Superchat if you'd like to. And it's a very important, how do I say important's not the word. There's a specific arrangement that is made where you're agreeing to run an entire playlist of somebody's videos and they're agreeing to run an entire playlist of yours. But if you want to do that, you can reach out to people to do that here. Hype Clips Edit, yes, I'm familiar with T-Series. I don't follow it, but I know that that's one of the biggest channels on YouTube, right? Mo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then, pardon me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. So this is the Metal Ham. This is a second channel from the Gaming Ham. And with 4 subscribers, we see it's a brand new channel, but we know that this creator is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Now, they just dropped a super chat on us, so I wanted to put this channel up, but I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. We'd love to get this channel up and moving towards their first 100 subscribers. And when I go back to the Gaming Ham, I'm just going to have a look at the front page for a quick second here because I just want to make a recommendation. For anybody that has multiple channels, one of the things I would consider is featuring your second channel on your front page or featuring both channels on each other's front page, if that makes sense. And then Jennifer Anger's asking an important question. There is a glitch that's going on. It's a known issue with YouTube right now. It was brought to my attention by Ghostly Winds a few days ago, but even I've experienced it where a live stream got taken as private by YouTube and talking about possibly like violating terms or something like that. It's a known issue, so please don't worry about it for the time being. If you've had videos made private automatically by YouTube, you're unable to appeal it and this and that, just wait it out. They'll get that fixed within a couple of days. Most of us will see in our YouTube dashboard on a computer that they've got a note there saying that the situation is being fixed. And then, yes, Outgoing Azzy, the truth of the matter is, if you're putting out 1 video a week as a minimum, that's enough to make your channel grow organically. And then you can do things like swapping playlists with other creators if you'd like to. Forgive me if I've missed anything else in the chat that anybody wanted me to see. But yeah, Jennifer Anger, that's a big thing. Yeah, thank you, the Metal Ham. I just wanted to kind of recommend that because you'd be surprised. I think not as many people look at our front pages as probably actually do. It's probably more than I think it is. I think it's less than everybody thinks it is. But when you do have somebody who cares enough to go and look at your front page, especially with what we're doing here in Superchat, you will be surprised to know how many people will be inclined to follow you on more than one channel when they know you have more than one. Yeah, Hype Clips Edit, I'm not sure about Mr. Beast and PewDiePie. I know they have their competitions to go back and forth with subscribers. I know T-Series is up there. But I don't follow any of that particular activity to know well enough or be able to say anything of value about it. So the Weightlifting Geek is here, another creator who happens to be a member. They want to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but they also spread a lot of positivity. A lot of these vlog type videos have a lot of positivity and motivating message in them. The BC Family Dispatcher is here. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And like I said, we got a long way to go. We can stay up to almost another hour if everybody would like. Michael's Adventures has a premiere for us to watch. We can go and meet more friends and family members during that live chat. I will leave this live stream running right up until that begins, but it's still an hour from now almost. So we've got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. We should be able to get to everybody today. The Weightlifting Geek is bringing us all three types of content, including streams, videos, and shorts as well, and then they've got a second channel as well, the Relax Joe ASMR. Hopefully everybody will connect with them here. We know that ASMR is a popular genre on YouTube, so they promise to bring us some relaxing content here as well. Cooking with Sharisa, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It's almost time for me to add some names from our chat list. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Lonnie Songs and Other Things brings us videos, shorts, and mostly live streams, as a matter of fact. Sometimes they're singing, sometimes they're chatting. They're always keeping up with the conversation in their live streams. Outgoing Azzy is just asking. Oh, yes, Outgoing Azzy. All right, I don't know how how entertaining that will be for your viewers, but it could be an idea. I appreciate the thought, so thank you. And then Matthew Binney likes working out as well, which is very good. The Weightlifting Geek will motivate us, like I said, with fitness. The How To Ladies doing that as well. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities is Charlene Heal's second channel. Come Hither with Heather. It's good to see you here. It's time for me to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list, so let me do that right this second. Derek's Journey. Sorry, I saw you come in. I didn't put you on the wheel right away. There's Derek's Journey now. They happen to be a member. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, or as soon as I realize I've forgotten. Yeah, Puppet Short Films. I've said hello to you a few times, because I know you were talking in the chat earlier. Forgive me for missing that if I'm mistaken. I certainly make as many mistakes as anybody, but it's good to have you here. So Puppet Short Films have actually got you on the wheel now as well. And let me see what I can do about adding. Oh, is there a preferred hashtag? Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. Since you're mentioning it, the only thing I would ask for is just simply Tuber Chat. Then, if you think about it while you're tweeting or retweeting, because it's I don't know whether that will actually help with the algorithm or not, but the more tweets that go out that mention Tuber Chat, I guess it's possible that Twitter will put some favor towards it. But nothing outside particular than that. But thank you, if that makes sense. You knew, good to see you back in the house again. Hype Clips Edit. It takes a while to get onto the wheel or the screen, but if you've got some time to spend, I'll likely be able to get your channel up soon. Oh, and I've got you on the wheel. It's okay, Puppet Short Films. It takes a while to get onto the wheel and the screen. And I know I speak very quickly sometimes. I don't mean to be so quick. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. Coastal Gardens NW. Is that for Northwest, or is that another acronym that's not coming to me? See, I'm Canadian, so if it's for a state, I'm not catching it. Coastal Gardens NW. No, you just got in to the chat. It takes a while to get onto the wheel or the screen. It's basically determined by how active everybody is in the chat, more so than how long you're here, but it takes a while. I'm hoping we get to everybody today. We've still got about 50 minutes to go, which is quite a bit of time. So if you have the time to stay and you can spend the time supporting other creators, then what will happen is eventually you'll get onto the wheel, and then that's random. Eventually you'll get onto the screen. And if you don't mind, just let me know what that NW is for, because it's not coming to my mind. Coastal. Let me get the name of this channel proper again. Coastal Gardens NW. Free money from North Wales. Okay, thank you. Yes, I automatically, my mind defaults to the United States, but that makes sense. Okay, North Wales. I'm going to try to remember that. Coastal Gardens, North Wales. Crescent Art Designs is here from Toronto. Thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm actually going to put their channel up right away. They have done that many times before, drop super chats on us. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, like I said, we're putting them up instantly, and then we will get back to spinning the wheel afterwards. And Crescent Art Designs right now has 477 subscribers, and they were talking about new art coming. I wonder if that's that right there, because they just put that out 18 minutes ago, so it might have been. Thrill Seeks is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They're a long-time friend of Tuber Chat. Knocking the metal ham out of his first position. Annabelle TV. I wonder if I might be behind the 8 ball on what you're mentioning there. Forgive me for not catching that, because Annabelle TV's been up and the Metal Ham's been up already. The Crescent Art Designs is here from Toronto. Like I said, they put out a lot of art videos, but they also give us tributes to a lot of the 80s and 90s television shows and things that we might have been familiar with. And they give us a look around Toronto as well, which is really cool, usually in bite-sized videos, whether it's short videos or shorts themselves. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them towards the 500 subscribers that is going to have their community tab pop up soon enough, but Crescent Art Designs has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. So as well, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up occasionally when I'm on a phone. And then, thank you, Chris's Clever Craft. Yep. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here, the whole live stream or every single day, and people come in and out. That's actually what we're supposed to be doing, so that's okay. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up next. And thank you for that, Coastal Gardens. Yes, the thumbs up really do help. Deaconess UC is coming up. We'll see what they've got going on. And this is another creator who's been with us before, but it might have been a little while. So I'm behind with you. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. So I'm going to take this 21-minute one, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up with your content a little bit. The idea, of course, is as I put channels up on the screen week after week and get to know your content by watching videos over, the coming weeks and months, eventually, possibly, I get to know the creator behind the channel as well, and I can do a better job of promoting you. Excuse me, every time you're here, one of the cats is deciding whether he wants to make a cameo appearance. Spiky, Puppet Short Films is in the chat, and they said yesterday they'd like to see you. Come here. Spiky Bruiser does not like being picked up by me. Oh, very much, as you can hear. Here, look at the green light. Remember, we talked about this. Look, that's Spiky Bruiser right there. What a good boy. There you go. Good boy. Thank you, Spiky. Let me whip my green screen back into place. Oh my dear goodness. Kind of flung it all over the place there. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. 328 subscribers for Deaconess UC. And then, yes, Silent Silver. All the music that's in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that can be used in your videos and live streams. And we have a separate channel for that as well. That music's been released everywhere, but in the YouTube channel that we've got, you'll see the link for that every half hour or so. There are download links to MP3 files that you can have for free at the bottom of every video description, or most of them. I will fill out the ones that are not there yet. And we will have very soon, again, a 24-hour live stream. I'm moving that to a cloud service, which hopefully will be running maybe as early as today. I'm working on it, if not within the next couple of days. And then Jennifer Ainger is another creator who's actually here with us just about every single day, and they bring us pure variety on their channel. A lot of outdoor footage, as we can see. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. It's interesting how they've got their name laid out, right? And Jennifer Ainger rhymes with danger, so that you can know exactly how to promote this channel, which is really good. Now, I'm still getting to know them, but I'm going to take another video. I might take this planting festival video. I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. The idea, again, like I keep saying, is that, I put your channels up on the screen, everybody here in the chat, and over time I get to know the channels better, the content as time goes on, as I watch more videos and catch you in live streams and premieres and things like that, and then hopefully I can do a better job of promoting every time you're here. But Jennifer Ainger's been with Superchat for a little while now, and then thank you very much, Thrill Seeks, for that, our recent release. So we try to put out songs almost every week. We did for a very long time. We took a small break, and then we've just we're adding some more music right now, and then hopefully the music in the streams will change up as well. It takes a bit of work to get those DJ mixes done, but we'll try to get that happening. But thank you, Thrill Seeks. Thrill Seeks is a moderator over on the Copyright Free Music channel as well. Oh yeah, no, it's just other stuff. Outgoing Azzy. This is like where I do Tuber Chat in our place is in a spare bedroom. So there's a few things in here. We just live in an apartment, so it's not that it's cramped or anything. It's a nice enough size, but when you think about a room that's got like, an extra bed in it, we actually have an extra freezer in here, as well as the desk in which I work. So the green screen really helps, right? I've done a review of that for anybody looking for a portable green screen. House of X Entertainment Inc. actually has one too, if I remember right. And on my personal channel, you can find that review if you're looking for something like that. Something for everyone. Yes, you knew it certainly is. Unu brings us pure variety. So House of X Entertainment Inc. is here, and this is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, Honey, in a joint business channel. These two creators right here have monetized channels of their own, but they've gotten together to bring us House of X Entertainment Inc. They do a bit of outside live streaming. They do some vlogging, a lot of unboxing videos. They've got a lot of merchandise as well. But they put a lot of focus on other creators, and they've done a lot of interviews. Kristen and I have been interviewed together on this channel. They recently interviewed Makeup Mom and Son there, and there's a lot of other familiar faces, but you'll be introduced to more creators when you connect with them. Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, Honey, are both fully monetized, but they are two of the very first creators to have ever come into the Superchat live streams. And then, yeah, Puppet Short Films, I think about it. It's getting to be like on the verge. Thrill Seeks is going to be rebranding. Thrill Seeks, they bring us a lot of roller coaster footage and theme parks, as a matter of fact. A host and a raid. So Wilson Dog, when we talk about a host, that would be like, in the case of Tuberchat, that's me. I'm hosting the live stream, right? So whoever is the owner of the channel, sometimes it's more than one person. That's what I refer to as a host. But then when we talk about raiding, raid is a term that comes from Twitch. Here on YouTube, it's called live redirect. But what it means is that we automatically go after this stream to another premiere or stream. And it's a generous thing to do when you think about it, because you already have an audience and you're going to go and now share that audience to give somebody else a head start. So like, for instance, today, one of our moderators, Michael's Adventures, has a premiere coming up after Tuberchat in about 45 minutes. So when it's time, we're going to go over there. I'm going to drop the link so everybody can get over there easily, but as well, will automatically be sent over there by the live redirect from YouTube, if that makes sense. Yo, it's your boy Leo. I've got reminders on for a lot of your premieres here. I just wanted to show you these two channels quickly. Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, Honey, are both together. Joint in the channel House of X Entertainment Inc. Here's It's Me, Wanston, yes, Honey. Both these channels are monetized. They actually have monetization on all three channels. And then Thrill Seeks is asking if Hilda can see him. Now, Hilda DC, I know had a headache. I wasn't expecting her to be here as long as she has been, so thank you for that. Hilda is a dear friend and a very much loved and well-respected creator. Woody and Wendy. Yeah, actually, Hilda's having trouble with her phone, though, too. I forgot about that. Love to Travel with Wave is up right now, 1,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Eerie Frog, I can see your text, yes. Sometimes it's possible not every single person can see everything from everybody else, but the other thing we have to keep in mind is here in Tuberchat particularly, people are coming in and out all the time, especially if they're on a phone. So they'll come and start a conversation with somebody here, but then go out to watch their video, and that can take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, right? And then come back in. So it's possible for somebody to miss your messages. Love to Travel with Wave, I'm behind with you. I'm just taking your latest video and grabbing it and putting it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up and make sure I don't fall any farther behind. That's a bit tough for me to do, outgoing Azzy. The cats don't really like to be picked up, at least by me, as much as some cats generally like to be picked up. So I don't want to upset them. But the Spiky took off. I don't know where he is now, and Trouble is not around. Perhaps one of these days I can get some of that done. I did put up a short with Trouble at one point. But I can't promise when I can get them up here. Charlene Heel is still on the wheel. Eerie Frog we saw. Mr. Fulton Mraz is in the house. Good to see you here. Wilson Dog is coming up. Thrill Seeks. and I'll add some more names as we need them. So let's spin the wheel. Love to Travel with Waves is an incredibly supportive creator. This is somebody who I run into constantly when I'm out trying to support others myself, bouncing in between premieres and live streams. July 20th is your 23rd birthday, Mr. Fulton Mraz. That's a creator who's actually been with Superchat since the very beginning and connected to me for probably well over 2.5 years, about the same amount of time as House of X Entertainment Inc. actually. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Mr. Fulton Mraz. He's a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. And then I'll see what I can do, Outgoing Azzy. Just no promises, though, right? Because I don't want to upset the cats. If I can catch them, I'll try to bring them up. It's usually not every day. And then Hype Clips Edit. I usually don't add channels when asked, but I am going to add your channel right now because it's going to be your turn next anyway. Hype Clips Edit and You Knew are both on the wheel now, and I'll add some more names as we need them. We still got a half an hour to go. I will leave this live stream running right up until Michael's Adventures premiere begins. Red Dirt Productions is on the wheel, and Cosmic Cultivators, let me know if you're still here. Welsh Clark Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Charlene Heal is here with 810 subscribers. This is a powerhouse of energy and positivity on her channel. She wants to motivate us with natural healing, coaching, and transformation. And she's got a second channel as well. Mrs. Gigi, I've got you on the wheel now. Charlene Heal also has Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. Oh, there's Cosmic Cultivators. Okay. I'm going to start rifling through channels now. I was taking my time because I didn't think we had as many here as we do. My goodness. The BC Family Dispatcher is on the wheel. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities is where Charlene Heal plans to bring us the same positivity and motivation from her first channel with the added bonuses of opportunities to build wealth. Oh, yes, Outgoing Azzy. Yes, I'm glad we got that to work out. I know sometimes it's tough. I often speak to people now, you know, we say the phone, but I actually have more conversations on Facebook and Instagram than I do on the phone anymore. And a lot of that's video calls. Miss Gigi is here with 539 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. This creator brings us a lot of crafting, and I have been introduced to a lot of friends through Miss Gigi. Now, sometimes they will do a StreamYard like this where they've actually got other creators with them on panel, which is really cool. They do this all the time, Friends Day on Wednesday. I'm just going to take your latest video, though, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Mrs. Gigi has been a loyal and dedicated supporter to Superchat for a very long time, so we have much to learn on this creator's channel, as well as to be entertained and inspired by. Cosmic Cultivators is coming up next. Let's see what they've got going on, and I'm really going to start blazing through channels now so that we can get as many on as possible in the next half hour. Cosmic Cultivators comes to us from the homesteading community of channels. They bring us shorts as well as videos and live streams. Would have been nice to catch that. It's too bad that I didn't fireside chat there. I always enjoy getting to know creators behind channels. I'm just going to take another video. They're posting somewhat frequently, but I find myself falling behind here. So I'm going to take your Shed Wars Global Gardening video, and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I'm not falling behind. 1,150 subscribers right now means they're more than halfway likely on the road towards 1,200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and get them a little bit closer to that milestone. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then, yeah, Welsh Clark Gaming, it's fun to learn different things from different creators. I'm very, very lucky as the host of Superchat. You can imagine now I follow thousands of channels, well over 3,700. And it's interesting, all the different things that we get to see. What I have found from YouTube, though, when I go to YouTube to learn something, let's say I have to do something with my vehicle that I haven't done before. I might go like learn how to change a light bulb or something like that because it's different from 3 different creators. So I'll watch the same, almost the same thing done 3 times because different people catch different things that others miss, right? And I think that's something we can all benefit from, because even though we're all making videos and almost all of the time we're making things that have been made before, if it's not a vlog or something that you're doing, if you're doing an unboxing video or a product review or a how-to or do-it-yourself video, likely there are other videos that are similar. But we get the benefit of the idea that people are usually watching more than one of everything. So just because somebody goes and watches a video about, my first garden harvest, there are people who might watch a few of these things at a time, right? Or talking about different things that possibly Garden at Table with Heather Lynn might be doing. She does a lot of garden updates, which is really cool, and is showing us how to plant and grow many different things, along with some more variety on this channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. They're here with us frequently in Superchat, just about every day as a matter of fact, but an incredibly supportive creator that I see out supporting others all the time also. 140 they have right now. We'd love to push them a little bit closer towards the 200 that they're likely thinking about. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Derek's Journey is coming up right now. They've got 1,370 subscribers or thereabouts. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. You'll see a lot of featured channels here on their front page with some familiar faces there, but Derek's Journey wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else. I'm going to take your latest video, I'm going to add that into my catch-up list to stay caught up. They are fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when they get there. Come hither with Heather. I do have you on the wheel already. Thank you for that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Derek's Journey also gives us a great look at their home life behind the channel, and their family takes us on adventures of different types all the time. They're doing some product reviews lately as well, so it's almost pure variety on this channel, but fitness is the majority of the videos that we'll find, but they collaborate with other creators. They have a lot of challenges that they put out to motivate others as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that, and they're very active on the other social networks as well. And then thank you, Welsh Clark Gaming. Yeah, hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members here in Superchat. Now, it might be interesting to know that on any given day, over 100 channels on average come through Superchat in a 2 to 2.5 hour period. 5 to 10 of those channels on average are brand new every single day, but that means that anywhere from 90 and maybe even more have been here before. Some many times, some every day, some once in a while, but there are always going to be familiar faces to meet here, as well as new people. So hopefully you'll find yourself with lots of friends and family members, and things get even more warm and welcoming the longer that you stay. So YouNew is in the house as well, and this creator describes their content as something for everyone. They definitely do have that because it's pure variety on this channel. 412 subscribers. I see them collaborate with others regularly on live streams. But they often have streams that go on for hours at a time, as a matter of fact, as well. I'm just going to take another video from you here. This one's pretty short, but I'm just going to put it in my catch-up list anyway, just to catch up a little bit, make sure I stay caught up with you. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I'm really rifling through channels now because we've only got about 25 minutes left. Michael's Adventures has a premiere coming up for us, so we're going to go over there and watch that. I will drop the link when we get a little bit closer to the time. I have the live redirect set to automatically send us over there. One of the things that we talk about is rating, right? And that's a term that comes from Twitch, where you are able to send an audience into another channel. That's what we're going to do here. On YouTube, it's called live redirect now. And it's a great thing that we can do to share audiences with other creators. One of the interesting notes about that, though, is that if you do not have YouTube set to autoplay, which means run from one video to the next, to the next, to the next, it won't automatically flip you into the next premiere or live stream. It will just present it to you and allow you to click if you want to. So I find that about half the people have live redirect ready to go and are able to be sent over, it seems to be. But you'll see exactly how that works in another 25 minutes or so when we head over to Michael's Adventures. Hype Clips Edit is coming up right now. This is a creator that we recognize. They were in here a few weeks ago as Hype Clips, and now we've got a second channel from this same creator as well with 2,700 subscribers. I'm just going to flip over to their videos. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I thought I looked at this. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't usually watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this latest video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video. It's just a short one, so it's easy to watch in full. I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment, and then I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make the connection stick, even though this is a very short video. But then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I'm assuming that this is an original video, because I see like it's just one video with a massive amount of views here, which has obviously led to a lot of subscribers. So it's interesting to see, but we'll keep an eye on what's happening with this channel. And then let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. And then thank you, Miss Gigi. I'm looking forward to catching you on a live stream again. She's always warm and welcoming and has friends on with her that do the same thing. They welcome you into the chat, and there's always engaging conversation there. But I always have a good time hanging out when I'm with them. Thrill Seeks is coming up right now. This creator, more than anything else, brings us theme park and roller coaster footage. There's a lot of variety on this channel mixed in between, but this is David. He also happens to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel. And Jennifer Chris, did I welcome you today? Forgive me if I'm... No, okay, you must have just come in. Forgive me for that. Jennifer Chris, good to see you back. Welsh Clark Gaming, we are live on Superchat here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones, but we're usually on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays at 4 p.m., Sundays at 1 p.m., and Mondays at 10 a.m. or thereabouts. Actually, Aubrey, good to see you in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to get them onto the wheel right away. Thrill Seeks is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They also do some Happy Mail videos, a bit of live streaming, and they will allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you connect with their channel as well. I'm going to get Coastal Gardens, North Wales. onto our wheel, and we'll get Walsh Clark Gaming. I'm going to get through as many channels as I can. Thrill Seeks right now is 1,300, and they've got it locked in with about 1,310. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 14 that they're thinking about, and they've got a lot of featured channels as well. Definitely an advocate for helping others hit different milestones of different types. Jeremy D-Day, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Jeremy D-Day is JD Knight 7 with a second channel. That's another creator who's been connected to me as long as Mr. Fulton Miraz and House of X Entertainment Inc. Well over 2.5 years. Red Dirt Productions is up here right now. This is a creator I'm still getting to know, but I'm going to take one of your latest videos. They're posting frequently here. I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list as I get to know your content over a long period of time. The idea is that hopefully I'll do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. Oh, thank you, Thrill Seeks. I appreciate that. He's got Nightbot on the case, dropping some links for some channels that are supportive. Thank you for that. I'm working on putting the music stream back on a cloud service again, so I'll try to get that going within the next couple of days. I don't know if I can get it done tonight. There's been some updates to some of the things and I have to work my way around them, but we'll see. Welsh Clark Gaming is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. I'm moving through channels pretty quickly because we've just got barely over 15 minutes to go. We might be able to get to everybody. I'm going to try. Michael's Adventures, who is a beloved and dedicated moderator here, has a premiere for us to go and see. I'm going to start dropping the link for that in a few more minutes. But we do have the live redirect set. So everybody will be able to continue meeting more friends and family members the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat while we watch Michael's Adventures premiere and engage in the live chat that goes along with it. Welsh Clark Gaming is brand new to Tuber Chat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is go through your videos here. I'm going to take something. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. Most of your stuff is longer or shorter than that. But let me see what I can find without spending too much time here. I'm going to take this 5-minute video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up. Subscribe and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well. And you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're going to look at Wilson Dog. This is another creator who's here brand new to Tuber Chat this weekend, so we'll see what they've got going on their channel. Just a few shorts right now where we're getting to know Wilson Dog with 9 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther, get them up and over the 10 we know they're thinking about today, and get them on the road to the first 100. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the antics that we find with Wilson Dog. The shorts don't roll over, or they don't preview when I roll over them here, so I'll have to leave it to you to see them when we get there. Mom of the Castle, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel again. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time to give that thumbs up. The BC Family Dispatcher is here, and this is a creator who's been with us just about every single day since finding us not too long ago. Silent Silver is going to come up on our wheel. The BC Family Dispatcher is a creator I'm still getting to know. They bring us a lot of video gameplay along with a few in real life shorts. I'm just going to take your very short video here from GTA, put that in my catch-up list. 221 subscribers they have right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're going to be thinking about. And the BC Family Dispatcher, I finally at the last second sent you over a quick video on Instagram if you didn't already catch it, to show you how to grab the individual songs out of our copyright-free music channel. So there's a download link that's free to MP3 file via Dropbox at the bottom of every description of every video on the copyright-free music channel. I believe that the first 5 EPs, there's about 30 songs there, that the Dropbox links are there, and I will, as quickly as I can, add the last 12 for Volume 6 and Volume 7. And then you'll be able to get those as well. Actually, Aubrey, I'm going to take another video from you. They're posting frequently. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind with your channel. Actually, Aubrey, we don't have a sub count on right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000. Or even more. I'm still getting to know actually Aubrey, but this is a creator who came into the Superchat family just blazing with generosity right away. They're already a member, so of course I put them on the wheel as soon as they got here. We always put our members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Now we don't have a sub count, but we know that this channel's over 500 because they've got their community tab there. So hopefully we'll push them along towards the next milestone they're looking towards, and we know that they are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Jennifer Chris is coming up right now. I had actually just put you on the wheel, so it's interesting. The wheel favors you today, and you get picked as soon as you get added there. Jennifer Chris is another creator who's brand new to TuberChat. I'm still getting to know them, of course, but I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here, this 7-minute one. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your content. They tell us that they're bringing us beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and finding that variety when you get there. They've got 1,240 subscribers or so right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that we know that they're thinking about. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I've just dropped the link in the chat for Michael's Adventures premiere, and I've pinned it, so it'll be easy to get to that if you'd like to. The live chat, of course, is already running, so you can hop over there whenever you'd like, but we're all going to go over there together in about 15 minutes and watch Michael's Adventures premiere. We'll raid together, and I've got the live redirect set. But I will drop the link a couple more times, and everybody's welcome to stay right until the end. I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere starts. And in the meantime, we're looking at puppet short films right now. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are a longtime friend of TuberChat. I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed a brand new video. We're doing okay so far. And with 563 subscribers, we're glad to see their community tab out. And hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're going to be thinking about now. And Andre Southgate, let me get you onto our wheel. And if there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet, just please say anything at all. I've got enough time to probably add 2 more channels. Jeremy D-Day will come on in a quick second. Coastal Gardens, North Wales is brand new to TuberChat today. Now again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is go through your videos, and I'm going to find something hopefully around 10 minutes. And what that will allow me to do is add it into my watch later list, so that after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this Cucumbers video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well. and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. James Money 615, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Outgoing Azzy, yes, forgive me for that, but I do have you on the wheel now. And Andre Southgate is in the house. They are doing fantastic with these shorts. You can see that they're getting a lot of activity on a lot of these, not just the grill ones, although the grills did well. And then as well, I just want to catch up with your regular content. They've got another video here. I'm going to grab this and put it in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. They are always often talking about prize fighting. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. Andre Southgate is here with us just about every single day, and they're getting close to 1,100 subscribers. The BC Family Dispatcher is talking about swapping playlists. So that's a simple arrangement that you're going to make between yourself and another creator, where you are agreeing to run a playlist of their videos and they're agreeing to run a playlist of yours. Since you're only obligated to run it, not necessarily sit and watch every single second of every video, you could do it when you work, when you sleep, when you eat, when you go out, in another window, on a computer, or on another device. And you can imagine the impact that that's going to have when another lot of creators are playing or running an entire playlist of your videos. First of all, your hours are really going to stack up, but secondly, they are running every video in your playlist from beginning to end, and that can bump your averages up on your channel for average time viewed per video, if that makes sense. So you're free to do that here in Superchat. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. Just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you need to, you can make those arrangements on another social network like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If you need to make the arrangements here because you don't use those networks, you can simply do that with individual creators here one at a time. So if there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat right now and I'll make sure I get you on. Come Hither with Heather is here with 556 subscribers. We'd love to push this creator a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. In their channel and their content, they bring us paranormal investigations as well as explorations of abandoned locations, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that. They've also got some more variety. They've expanded into live streaming lately. I joined them for a live stream a couple of weeks ago where they were advocating for Scratch and PPA to get some watch hours. So I hope everybody will connect with Come Hither with Heather. They have been an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time. I'm just going to show you Werner's Adventures. These two creators are partners, but they happen to have different channels with a similar style of content. More exploration of abandoned locations here from Werner's Adventures with 472 subscribers. So we'd love to push them towards 500 and see that community tab pop its way out. I dropped the link again for Michael's Adventures. I misspelled it, but I meant to say Tuberchat Raid. If you want to head over there, you can go over whenever you'd like, but I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere begins so that we can clean up our connections here. You'll be welcome to meet more friends and family members while you're in the live chat with Michael's Adventures premiere. He's always an advocate for helping others connect and always gives much more than he expects to receive. And then I'll have a quick look at that video, Outgoing Azzy. And look at this, yeah, 488 views, which is great. That's a wonderful video. Outgoing Azzy gave their best friend some birthday presents, so it's a nice heartwarming video to watch. Outgoing Azzy's been a loyal and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for a long time now. They've got well over 5,200 subscribers. I'm hoping we could push them a little bit farther towards the 5,300 that they're thinking about. You'll see definitely in this creator's content that they happen to be extremely outgoing. outgoing, therefore the name Outgoing Azariah, Outgoing Azzy, but they're also very much outgoing, positive, and motivating here in our Tuber Chat live streams as well, for which I'm grateful. So we're down to our last 2 channels. We still got a few minutes to go. I'm going to leave this live stream running right up until the premiere begins for Michael's Adventures. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. Please don't forget to give Michael's Adventures a thumbs up when you get into his premiere as well. This live stream is going to run right up until the time that premiere begins, so that we can clean up our connections here as well, and you'll be welcome to meet more friends and family members when you're over there. Jeremy D-Day is the second channel from JD Knight 7. This is a creator who's been with me for over 2.5 years. He's been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning, and if you can imagine, after 409 episodes and over 2 years later, Jeremy D-Day is still here with us almost every single day, growing his channel, supporting other creators, meeting the right way. Now I'm just going to take your latest thunderstorm video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up with this channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. You'll see he's got a lot of familiar faces on his featured channels there. And then this is JD Knight 7 with over 4,000 subscribers. So you can bet there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. I'm just spinning the wheel for fun. We're going to get our last channel up here right now. Silent Silver is coming up. I'm going to drop the link one more time for Michael's Adventures premiere, but the live redirect is set. It's going to send us all over there. I'm going to go over there myself as well, and we will connect with each other while we're there. Silent Silver is an interesting name for a channel just because of those dollar signs. Let me see if I can catch this here with quotes possibly, or I'm going to have to replace those characters. Silent Silver has been with us before. 118 subscribers. Just make sure you match that avatar when you're looking for this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are bringing us more talk about precious metals and numismatic collectible coins. I'm just going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. So let me get the link one more time for Michael's Adventures. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. Tomorrow we will be back 3 hours earlier than today, and I will see you over in Michael's Adventures premiere. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.